Yes, friends, good evening. Welcome to my channel, B.M.Belagali's class. Friends, I told we have completed of what? About the mean, median and mode. Central tendencies, we have completed all the three. Their definitions, their formulae, even we have done examples considering the exercise 13.1, 13.2 and 13.3. Examples from those textbook as well as exercise, everything we have done, my friends. The last part of this statistics is about the Ogives. I will explain about it later. In between, I take 1 minute your attention to this. What is this? It is the relationship between the central tendencies, what they are, mean, median and mode. What is the relation between mean, median and mode? This is the equation which connects these three. What is the equation? 3 times median minus 2 times mean equal to mode. See, ME both are here. 3 times the median minus 2 times the mean. Mean equal to mode. 1 time mode. Or you may remember this as what? 3 times median equal to 2 times mean plus 1 time mode. 3 times median equal to 2 times mean plus 1 time mode. Or mode equal to 3 median minus 2 times mean. Either this equal to this or this equal to this. In whichever manner you feel convenient, we can remember it. Even my friends, objective type, even CET level, competitive exams, you have examples on this formula. I do 1 or 2 examples on this. The last part comes, my friends, Ogives. An ogive is a graph, my friends. An ogive is a graph that represents the cumulative frequency for the classes in a frequency distribution, and it is a continuous frequency curve. Then what is ogive? Ogive is nothing but a graph which represents cumulative frequency for different classes in a frequency distribution, and it is a continuous frequency curve. There are 2 types of ogive. One, less than type ogive. Second, more than type ogive. Less than type ogive, more than type ogive. We shall consider one by one. First, my friend, less than type ogive. In this type, frequencies of all preceding classes are added. Preceding classes are added to the given frequencies while calculating cumulative frequency. In finding the cumulative frequencies, we know the method. We are adding what? These frequencies with previous. All these things will be clear while doing the examples. It is a graph drawn between upper limits of what? Different classes. Upper limits as a x coordinate and the corresponding cumulative frequency. Upper limit and the corresponding cumulative frequency corresponding to this upper limit as y coordinate. This upper limit as x coordinate, x like this, my friends. This x is always upper limit, and this y is what? The corresponding cumulative frequency. Then we have to draw the graphs with the help of these points, taking x coordinate as upper limit and y coordinate as what? Corresponding cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. So we have to draw the points, join these points by smooth curve which represents an ogive of the frequency distribution. This is about, my friends, less than type Ogive. In this, remember as it is, they give the distribution. In the distribution, you have to consider the upper limits. And you know the method of finding what? Cumulative frequencies. In this case, those cumulative frequencies are obtained by addition. This is very important. Are added to the given frequencies. Preceding classes, frequencies of preceding classes are added to the given frequency while calculating the cumulative frequency. After finding this cumulative frequency, we must write the points. What are the points? Upper limit corresponding cumulative frequency. Like this, you have a set of points. Represent those set of points on a graph paper. Then join these points by a smooth curve, which represents the Ogive of the given frequency distribution. This is the method. My friends, then I do the one or two examples on what? Less than type Ogive by taking exercise 13.4, my friends. 13.4. There are 3 examples, my friends. I do all the 3 examples. 2 examples based on less than type. 1 example is based on more than type. I do all the 3 examples of what? 13.4. And examples on this one. They will ask 1 example under 3-mark question. 1 graph under 3-mark question. Important, my friends. Yes. Now I do the examples taking from 13.4 exercise. Yes, my friends, this is the first example. First example in exercise 13.4. This is the data. The following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers of a factory. 50. Total number of workers is 50. 50 workers of a factory. This is the distribution given. Daily income in rupees. This is what? In between rupees 100 to 120, the number of workers are 12. Between 120 to 140, the number of workers are 14. Between rupees 140 to 160, there are 8 workers. 160 to 180, 6 workers. 180 to 200, there are 10 workers. Convert the distribution above to a less than type. First type. Less than a type cumulative frequency distribution and draw its graph. Graph means the name of the graph, it is called as what? Ogive. Draw the graph. Yes, my friends. Here you wanted upper limit is what? 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. They are the x coordinates of the points on a graph. These are x coordinates, upper limits. Then with the help of this frequency, you have to go for what? Cumulative frequency. With the help of this frequency, you have to go for the cumulative frequency. First, my friend, you have to draw this. It is solution less than type cumulative frequency distribution. This is daily income in RS. I have written this horizontal into vertical column. This, my friends, instead of between 100 to 120, I write it as what? Less than 120, less than 140, 160, 180, 200. Because we have an interest only in upper limits. Less than 120, your frequency is 12, that itself will be your cumulative frequency. Then less than 140, at that time you get both, my friends, 12 plus 14. 12 plus 14 means it is 26. Less than 140, the cumulative frequency is 26. Next, less than 160. 160 means you have to add all the 3. 26 plus 8 is 34. Less than 180, you have to add all the 4. It is 34 plus 6 is 40. And less than 200 means 40 plus 10 is 50. This is your calculation table, my friends. Then what are the points? Upper limit with cumulative frequency. Upper limit here is 120 with 12, first point. Upper limit 140 with 26, second point. 160 with 34, 180 with 40, 200 with 50. With the help of these points, draw the graph. Draw the graph. Yes, my friends. Along x coordinate, x axis is what? Upper limit is along x axis. Upper limit is along x axis. This is y axis. This is origin. Then what are the upper limits? 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. It is with a scale, my friend. This is origin. 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. These are cumulative frequencies. What are the corresponding cumulative frequencies? You have up to 50, right from 12 to 50. Yes, start with a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is cumulative frequency. This is along y-axis. This is along x-axis. What is the first point? 120, 12. This is 120. 12 means here it is 10, my friend. Just 12 it is. First point. 140 with 26. This is 20, 25, 26 there itself. Second. 160 with 34. This is 30. Little less. 35 is in between. Little less this point. Then 180 with 40. This is 40. This is 180. Come, my friends. This is 140. 200 with 50. This is 200 with 50. Then you have to join these points with a fine yes. This is the required Ogive. This is the required Ogive. If you want, you can write one. This curve we obtain. The curve we obtain is the required Ogive. Required Ogive. Required. Yes, my friends. Nothing, I will explain once again. This is the given data example. You wanted convert this distribution into less than type cumulative frequency. Less than type means you have to add 14 to the previous, add 8 to the both, add 6 to the 3, add 10 to the 4 to get the cumulative frequency. After writing the cumulative frequency, you have to write the points. After writing the points, draw the graph. This graph will be nothing but the required Ogive. This is the points factor. This is one example. I do. Second example is also what? Less than type. Second example is also less than type. Yes, my friends. I give 1 minute just to go through it. Yes, my friends. Next example. Second example. Yes, friends. This is the second example of exercise 13.4. The statement: during the medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weights were recorded as follows. This is the recorded as follows. Weights in kgs, number of students, less than 38 kg, no student. Less than 40 kg, there are 3 students. Less than 42 kg, there are 2 students. Less than 44, there are 4 students. 46, 5 students. 48, 14. 50, 4. Less than 52 kg is 3 students. This is the given data. With this data, draw less than type Ogive for the given data. Draw less than type Ogive for the given data. For this, my friends. This is the solution. As it is, you have to write first. Weight in cases less than 38, 42, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 50. This, my friends, is written. Less than 38 is no student, 0. Less than 40, 0 plus 3 is 3. Less than 42, 3 plus 2, 5. Less than 44, 5 plus 4, 9. Less than 46, 9 plus 5, 14. Less than 48, 14 plus 14, this, my friends. 14 plus this 14, 28. Less than 50, 28, my friend. 28 plus this 4, 52, 32. Less than 52, 32 plus 3 is 35. This gives, my friends, your cumulative frequency. Now, your points are, this is along x-axis, this is along y-axis, x coordinate. Points are 38, 0. Here I have written. Next, 40, 3, 42, 5, 44, 9, 46, 14, 48, 28, 50, 32, 52, 35. These are the points, then you have to mark it. So along x-axis is upper limit, my friends. Means 38, these upper limits means what? X coordinates. 38, 40, 42 like this. 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 48, 50, 50, 52. Then with this, my friends, this is right from 0 to 35. 0 to 35, go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35. Yes, what is the first point? X coordinate is 32, y coordinate is 0, it is on x axis. Next, 40, 3, this is 2, 3 here, 40, 3. 42, 5, this is 4, here it is 5. 44, 9, 9 means here 8 plus 1, 9. 44, 9. 46, 14, here 12, 14, 14. 48, 48 is 28, my friend. Jump here. It is 28, 48, 28, 48, 28 here. Then 50, 32. This 32, 50, 32, 52, 35, my friend. This is 52, 35. 35. Yes. Join these graphs. Yes. This is required Ogive. Required Ogive, my friends. My friends. Sometimes with the help of this, they may ask to find the median and all. Median and all. In this case, tell. Yes, my friend. This is n is 35. What is n by 2? 17 and half. Then it is in between 14 and 28. Therefore, 48 means it is 46 to 48. 46 to 48 is your maiden class. 46 to 48. L is 46. L is 46. For this, it is your F is 28. No, your F is 14. Your F is 14. F is 14. Even CF is also what? 14. It is also 14. So like that you can find, my friends, the wanted median, mean, everything. This is the second. This is the OQ. Then there is one more example, my friends. That is example number 3. Example number 3 of the same. In that case, instead of less than, I do one example with a more than type here. More than type OQ. Yes, my friends. One example, third example, same 13.4 with more. More means you have to subtract in that case. Addition, less than means you have to add, more means you have to subtract. Yes, my friend. My friends, it is the second type. That second type is more than type Ogive. Second type is more than type. The earlier first type is what? Less than type. It is more than type Ogive. This is how to find the cumulative frequency. In this type, frequencies of all succeeding classes are subtracted, my friends. Here, subtracted. In the previous, added. Subtracted from the total cumulative frequency while calculating the cumulative frequency. It is a graph drawn between the lower limits as x coordinate and the cumulative frequency as y coordinate. This is, my friends, what is this? In this type, frequencies of all succeeding classes are subtracted from the total cumulative frequency while calculating the cumulative frequencies. It is a graph drawn between the lower limit with cumulative frequency. The lower limits we have to take along x-axis, cumulative frequencies we have to take along y-axis. Yes, my friends. Then there is one example in your textbook exercise. Once again, exercise 13.4, it is example number 3. The following table gives the production yield per hectare of feed of 100 farms of a village. This is the distribution given. Production yield in kg per hectare. This is between 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80. These are number of forms. In this you have number of forms too. In this 8, in this 12, in this 24, in this 38, in this 16, my friends. Change the distribution to more than type distribution and draw the Ogive. Draw the Ogive. This is the question. Draw the Ogive. Yes, my friends, this is the solution. First we have to go with what? Table of calculation. This is production in kg per hectare. More than 50, more than 55, we take man. First more than 50, more than 55, more than 60, more than 65, more than 70, more than 75. We have to go only with the lower limits. More than 50, more than 55, more than 60, more than 65, more than 70, more than 75. Only lower limits we have to take. 5. It is a graph with what? It is lower limits as the x coordinate. And the only lower limits here are 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. The graph is of which type? More than type. Therefore, more than 50, more than 55, more than 60, more than 65, more than 70, more than 75. Yes, my friend. What is more than 50? More than 50 means what? How much the total number is given? How much total number it is? 100 forms. More than 50 means all this 100 comes, my friends. This is 100. More than 55. Yes. More than 55 means you have to exclude these two. In this 100, you must subtract this 5. It is between 50 to 55. You wanted more than 55. This more than 55 means you must deduct this 2 in this 100. 100 minus 2 is 98. Next, more than 60. In 98 you have to deduct 8. It is 90. More than 60. Yes. Then more than 65 minus more than 70 minus like this, my friend. So 100 minus 2 is 98, minus 8 is 90, minus 12 is 78, minus 24 is 54, 54 minus 38 is 60, which is more than 75 is 60, which is 16. Both are same. These are CF, my friends. Therefore, what are the points? Lower limit 50, 100. Lower limit, I have written all lower limits. 50, 100, 55, 98, 60, 90, 65, 78, 70, 54, 75, 16. The points are written. Then you have to draw the graphs. Yes, my friends. Copy it. Now I will remove this and I write here the graphs. And this is the graph. This is the graph. These are lower limits in this case. This is cumulative frequency, C. You have lower limits as well, my friend. Right from 50 to 75. 50 to 75, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. And it is right from what up to 100, my friends. 100. Now we have taken in terms of 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. First is 50, 100. This is 50, this is 100. First point. 55, 98. Slide here. 55, 98. Slide. 60, 90. 60, 90. 65, 78. This is 70, 80 here. This point. 70, 54. This is 50, 54. Then 75, 16, 10, 15, 16 here. 15, 16 here. If you join them, and this is my friend 75, 60. This is my friend 50, 100. This one is 70, 54. Like this, my friends. These are the point. This is the required Ogive. It is in case of more than type Ogive. This is the third example which is there in your exercise 13.4. There are 3 examples. You may have another 1 or 2 solved examples in the textbook, my friends. Solved examples. Just you copy those solved examples. These are graphs, my friends. Those graphs are called by the name Ogive. Yes, my friends. I have done 3 examples. Even these examples, these graphs will ask 1 graph at least in the board exam. That graph will come under 3 mark questions. 3 mark questions. Yes, my friends. This is about Ogive graphs in statistics. Then I do, my friends, some very few samples under objective type questions. Just 4 or 5 examples. Objective type of questions I do. Yes, you copy it, my friends. I give 1 minute time. Copy it. Yes, so to draw the graph with the help of these points. Yes, my friends, just very few examples, objective type or multiple choice examples, questions. Friends, here there are some objective type of questions, multiple choice questions or objective type of examples. The measure of central tendency influenced by extreme values, this is very important. Influenced by extreme values is dash, mean, median, mode, deviation. In the formula mean, my friends, it is what? Sigma fi xi. What is this xi? It is sum of lower plus upper limits divided by 2. Therefore, this mean contains what? Extreme values of the class intervals. Therefore, what is the answer? A, which is mean. Second, the cumulative frequency table is useful in determining cumulative frequency, my friends. Table is useful in determining first mean, median, mode, all of the above. You know the formula CF, cumulative frequency. That cumulative frequency we use in finding the median. Therefore, what is the answer, my friend? B is the answer. Because of what? In finding the formula to find median by this formula, which contains cumulative frequency CF. So the answer is median. In the formula, x bar equal to A plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. For finding the mean of grouped data, di's are deviations from the dash dash. Yes, you know the formula di equal to what? Xi minus a. What is this xi? Again, sum of the extreme values divided by 2. So, midpoint it is. Sum of upper plus lower or lower plus upper divided by 2 means it is a midpoint. So, it is a midpoint of the classes. The deviation from the midpoint of the classes. Fourth one, in the frequency distribution, if sigma fi is 75, sigma fi xi is 6225, then mean of the distribution is, these are the options: A 73, B 83, C 85, D 77. You know the formula x bar equal to this. Substitute 25 into 3, 25 into 2, 50, 12, 120, 400, 225 means 9, 249 upon 3 means what? It is 83. Which option? B option is the answer. Just my friends. Copy it 1 minute. I will do another 2 or 3 examples that I will complete the statistics with that. Copy. This is the next one. There is the 5th example, 4 we have completed. The relation between mean, median and mode of a frequency distribution is, this is first mode, 3 mean minus 2 median, mode, 2 times the median, mode, 3 times median minus 2 times mean, mode. This is with a plus. I told always 1 is what? 3 minus 2 is 1. First median, then mean. This is your correct answer, my friends. Correct answer. Then these are the two examples based on that. The value of the mode when the mean is 146, median is 130 is dash A, B, C, D. This is the relation. You know the value of the median 130 minus 2 times the mean 146. What is it? 390 minus 2, 92. The remaining is what? 98. Which option is the answer? C. Option C is the answer. One more example based on the same. If mode equal to 80, mean is 110, then what is the median? These are the options: 100, 90, 95, 190. Same relation. Mode equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. Mode is given 80. Mean is given 110. 110 into 2, 220. Shift this side. 80 plus 220 is 3 times the median. This is 300 upon 3 is median. 300 upon 3 is what? 100. Which is the answer? First, that is A is the answer. 1 minute, my friends. Time. Copy it. Copy it. Now, my friends, this finishes the statistics. Chapter number 13. I completed almost all the exercise 13.1, 2, 3, 4. All. Even some examples solved also I have done. And these are objective type, multiple choice questions. CET, any competitive examinations, my friends. Some sample examples, simple examples considered, my friends. So, this finishes the big chapter in which you get what? Examples in finding, that is exercise 13.1. There are 3 methods to find the mean: direct, step deviation method, and assumed mean method or shortcut method. Among the 3, what I have learned is what? Only direct method is there this year because of the reduced portion, just to confirm it. As usual, mode and median, that is 13.2, 13.3, all examples are there. One example under 3 mark. 13.4, I have done 3 examples on graphs, that is Ogives. In that you get what? One example under again 3 mark question. So you have 3 plus 3, 6 marks. It is a good chapter, my friends. Statistics, good chapter. Prepare it nicely. So with this, I will declare the innings of what? This statistics, my friends. Next we will see what I have to do. Okay? Till then, my friends, bye. Namaste, namaskara, my friends. Namaskar. Good day. All right.